Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Taha Khan and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's almost a year since last I uploaded a video. The last video that I uploaded was in November of 2022. So it's I think more than a year. I couldn't upload videos for 1 year since I got busy with a project. But since this thing is near its completion, so now I think I can dedicate time to recording videos as frequently as I can. I hope all of you are doing great. I haven't spoken much about the project that I have been working on because I was waiting for its completion. Once it gets completed, then I'll launch and then I'll announce it to everyone. But in the past 1 year, I have tried to give few clippings, few photos, posted few photos on my social media. So if anyone of you know what I am working on, please let me know in the comments below. So in this video, basically, I want to talk about a Gazette notification which came out on 22nd of November of this year, 2023. And this notification has actually created a lot of buzz. It has created a lot of confusion, a lot of panic among the students, different kind of students, the final year students, the intern students, then AIPGT aspirants. So I want to talk few things on this notification and try to clarify a lot of things because ever since this notification came, I have been receiving messages from students asking whether the AIPGT exam is going to be held in the month of April. Whether am I eligible to sit in the exit exam? Are you preparing for exit test? And these kind of questions. So first of all, let me tell you that this notification was in the talk ever since 2019 and 20. Back in 19 and 20, there was a talk that so and so notification is gonna come out. So this notification is in itself 3-4 years delayed, and this may not be the final notification because I'll be talking about what are the things mentioned in the notification. There are basically 4 things. But this may not be the final notification. It may get edited, it may get modified because a lot of people, a lot of students are already protesting on some part of this notification. So there are chances that things may get changed. And also this is just a notification. This is not a regulation. This is not an order. So when the final order will be there, when the execution will be there, that we do not know of because in itself this notification is not complete. A lot of questions still remains unanswered after going through the notification. So the first thing about this notification that I want to talk about is the national eligibility cum entrance test. Now what used to happen about 7-8 years ago was that NIH, being an autonomous body, it used to conduct its own examination. For example, me, I have appeared in the NIH exam. So at that time, NIH used to conduct its own entrance exams. And for the state colleges, the students used to get selected based on the state level joint entrance exams. But after that, All India NEET exam started. And what happened? The UG admission used to come through the NEET results, through the ranks a student achieved in the NEET exam. So this NEET exam was a common exam for all medical purposes, for allopathy exams, for MBBS, for BHMS, for BAMS, for Unani, everything. But now, as per this notification, what is gonna get implemented is that each pathy, for example, homeopathy, will conduct its own entrance exam. Unani or Ayurveda will conduct its own entrance exam. Now, as far as I can think, this is quite a positive change. You see, you will have a separate exam for example, for homeopathy. This is gonna benefit us in few ways. First of all, is we can get a clear stat on the number of students who are appearing for homeopathy. Earlier, it was only All India NEET. So we couldn't get a clear indication of the number of students who wants to appear or who wants to take admission only in homeopathy. Second of all, the question paper is gonna be different. Earlier, when we used to appear for NIH exams, there were few homeopathy related questions in the entrance test. But that wasn't possible in All India NEET. But now, since NEET is getting conducted by their respective pathies, by their respective commissions, we can expect few pathy related questions in the entrance test as well. Next, post-COVID, what has happened is that the number of students taking admission in the UG has decreased a lot. So conducting this exam is going to increase the number of students taking admission into UG. And also one positive move that has been taken by the commission is that now for UG admission, you get a 1 lakh rupees bond. Earlier, there was no bond when you go for state colleges. There was a bond for NIH, for national institutes, but now even the state colleges are gonna sign a bond with you. So the number of dropouts, the students after taking admission, what they used to do, they used to go and appear for other exams. But now the number of dropouts is gonna get reduced a lot. So the students who genuinely want to study homeopathy will be the one who will be appearing in this exams, and they will be bonded for admissions. And for this NEET test, the eligibility, the counseling and the admission, all these processes will be announced from time to time by the council. The next point in the notification that I want to talk about is the national exit test. Who will conduct this test? This test will be conducted by the commission through designated authorities. For example, NTA. NTA is a authority. So commission will appoint an authority to conduct this kind of test. Next, what will this test do? So as per the notification, it will be held for granting license to practice as medical practitioner of homeopathy and for enrollment in the state register or national register as a registered medical practitioner of homeopathy. So basically, if you pass this test, you will get your registration certificate. You will be registered as a medical practitioner. Next is, what is the pattern of this examination? Test will check your clinical competency. When this test will get conducted? So it will get conducted twice in a year, once in the month of Feb and another in the month of August. Next, who are eligible to appear in the test? So in the point 5, there are 3 criteria mentioned. First is an intern who has completed 270 days of internship by last date of submission of application of the national exit test. When you are going to appear in the exam, you have to submit an application form. So when you are submitting your application form, whatever the last date of that submission is, if your internship duty has already been of 270 days, then you are eligible, otherwise you are not. Second criteria is graduates of homeopathy who have completed their, means if my internship has already completed, 365 days are already completed, then I am definitely eligible. Now there is one notification for exit test which came out on the 14th of December. It is clearly mentioned that students who have joined on or after, means 29 November 2023, anyone whose internship has started on that day or after that day, for these students, it's mandatory to appear in the exit test. But if your internship has started before 29 November 2023 or you have already completed your internship before 29/11/2023, then you need not appear in the exit test. And further, it is also clarified that the date and other details of the exit test will be announced as per regulations and well in time. So when the test will be there, when to fill the form, all these details will be announced due in time. The benefit that I can think of is that the students who have to appear in the exit test are going to take the clinics and the OPDs and the internship duties seriously. They are going to study seriously, and there are few colleges where dissertation isn't required to be submitted during the internship duties. So for these students, they are going to get serious, because in this exit test, there is 50% passing marks. So if you qualify, then only you will get a registration certificate. Otherwise, you have to appear again in the next exit test. But the problem that I can think of is, what is the requirement of an exit test? Why is it required in the first place? It is gonna be an unnecessary harassment to the student, because most of us already have to make dissertations during our internship, and even the internship duties are mandatory because there is a minimum attendance that has to be met. Next, the exit test is clinical based. It is a clinical assessment, right? But every year, students already have to appear in the bedside clinical examination in each individual subject. So all I want to say is that conducting an exit test, according to me, is unnecessary. But even if it is getting conducted, the requirement should be properly justified, which has not yet been done in the notification. The third examination mentioned in the notification is about the All India Ayush postgraduate entrance test, so the PG entrance test. Now the thing that has been mentioned, the important things, is that it will be conducted in the month of April every year. Now if you read the entire line, it will be conducted in the month of April every year, or on the date specified by the National Commission of Homeopathy for that academic year. So there are students who are in panic whether the AIPGT is going to get conducted in the month of April. So as per the notification, what I can think of is that the notification is saying that it will get conducted in the month of April. But this is a notification, like I said, not an order, not a regulation. And also it is saying that or on the date specified by the National Commission. So the National Commission has not yet confirmed that AIPGT 2024 is going to get conducted in the month of April 2024. That has not yet been clearly notified. Tomorrow National Commission of Homeopathy may say that the AIPGT 2024 is going to get conducted on 30th of May. It may get conducted on the 31st of July. So anything can be there. So as of now, don't panic, because this is just a notification, not a regulation, not a confirmation. But better be prepared for the exam in the month of April, because this is homeopathy and anything can happen. And next thing that I want to say, that it is good that the month of April is fixed for AIPGT, because earlier students never used to know, we never used to know, okay, when the AIPGT, next AIPGT is gonna get conducted. And that was very difficult for preparation aspect also, because when you have a target, okay, this exam is gonna get conducted in this month, so you have a lot of calculations to do. Your preparation depends on these calculations. But now if the exam date gets fixed, then the students will be in a lot better position to prepare for that exam. So that was about the AIPGT exam. Next, I want to talk about the National Teacher Eligibility Test, or the NTET. Now, if you go through the notification, most of the things are going to get cleared, but among the students and few faculties, there are a lot of buzz around as to again what is the requirement for this NTET test, because this NTET test is not gonna qualify you for any job. It is just gonna make you eligible to sit in a job. Okay, so when you are ultimately going for a job, there also you have to appear in a test, there also you have to appear in an interview. So even after qualifying this exam, it is not gonna get you any job. Few more things have been mentioned, that after qualifying this NTET test, you will get a certificate and it will be valid for 10 years. Within the span of 10 years, you don't get into a job, then after that again you have to appear in this NTET. So this just qualifies you to appear in some kind of job. So basically these were the things that I wanted to talk about in the video. 4 exams basically notification came, 2 of which are justified according to a lot of students. 2 exams are yet not justified, unnecessary, not required, and more further clarifications are needed on these exams. So I hope that the National Commission of Homeopathy is gonna provide further clarification on these exams. So we have come to the end of the video, and since I have started recording videos again, so let me know in the comment section below what videos, what topics, what things that you want me to discuss in my next video. Until then, see you.